John Rich for entertaining us here. Thank you, John Thrasher, Senator, for all your help. Thank you, Pam Bondi, Attorney General, for her leadership. Thank you for Connie Mack, that's going to be the next U.S. Senator from Florida. Well, have you been watching the Obama campaign lately? It's absolutely remarkable. They have no agenda for the future. No agenda for America. No agenda for the second term. It's a good thing they won't have a second term.
Yeah!
They've been reduced to petty attacks and silly word games. Just watch it. The Obama campaign has become the incredible shrinking campaign. This is a big country with big opportunities and great challenges, and they keep on talking about smaller and smaller things. We have big ideas, bold ideas, a strong agenda. We're going to get America working again, and that's why you're going to help elect the two of us. We're going to go to Washington and get this country on track. Now, I was at an event the other day, and now and then you see a few protesters that come to Paul and my events, and they like to chant 4 more years, 4 more years. And I asked them, I mean, do you want 4 more years with 23 million Americans struggling to find a good job? Do you want 4 more years with take-home pay going down every year? Do you want 4 more years of being upside down on your mortgage? No! Do you want 4 more years where kids coming out of college, half of them can't find a job? No! How about this? Are you ready for 4 very different years? Yeah. 4 years where we create 12 million new jobs and rising take-home pay. Look, we can endure 18 more days of the agenda of President Obama, but we cannot endure 4 more years, and that's why we're going to replace him in 18 days. Now, the 4 years that you're going to see under the two of us are going to be very, very different. Under President Obama's 4 more years, you're going to have at the end of it almost $20 trillion of debt, America on a road to becoming more like Greece, people wondering whether we're going to be able to meet our obligations. If I become president, you're going to see 4 years where we get America on track to cut spending, to cap federal spending, and finally get on track to a balanced budget. Look, if President Obama is reelected, these next 4 years, you're going to see Medicare cut by $716 billion. This is something which I think seniors across Florida and across the country don't understand. The president's cutting Medicare $716 billion for current Medicare recipients to pay for Obamacare. We're going to restore those dollars into Medicare and honor the promises made to our seniors. If the president were re-elected, you're going to see higher taxes on small business, and you're also going to see middle-income people facing $4,000 a year in higher taxes. If I'm elected, we're going to reduce taxes on middle-income Americans. If the president's re-elected, you're going to see Obamacare installed, and that means that your health insurance premiums are going to go up another $2,500 a family. If I get elected, no, when I get elected, we're going to repeal Obamacare and get real health care reform that keeps down the growing cost of health care. If the president's re-elected, you're going to see about $1 trillion in cuts to our military, with impact on our veterans. Let me tell you, when I'm president, I will not cut our military budget. We must defend America's strength. And the president has no jobs agenda. We keep on asking him, what are you going to do to create jobs? He has nothing new. He says, well, we're going to go forward. Forewarned is a better term, I think. We've seen where his stimulus is and trying to hire more government workers. Nothing wrong with government workers, but that's not going to get the economy going. Raising taxes won't create more jobs. Look, he doesn't know what it takes to create jobs. We do. 5 things. Number 1, we're going to take advantage of our energy resources: coal, oil, gas, nuclear, renewables. We're going to get more trade with Latin America, and crack down on China when they steal our jobs unfairly. We're going to get our people the skills they need for the jobs of tomorrow. That means also fixing our schools for our kids to make sure they have a great opportunity for the future. I love our teachers. We're going to put our teachers and the kids and the parents first and the teachers union behind. We're going to get that balanced budget. And number 5, we're going to champion small business. Small business is where jobs come from. And you know what? If you got a small business, you did build that, all right? Look, the president wants to fundamentally transform America. He's making us more and more like Europe. I don't want to become Europe. I want to restore to America the principles that made us the hope of the earth, and we'll do it. I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic about the future. I'm optimistic about the future because I've had the chance to meet people across this country and learn something about the great heart of the American people. We're a generous people. We're a patriotic people. We work hard as a people. We love America. I was at a rally, and I saw great people that were talking about their lives and their passion for America. It taught me again how much I love the American people, how much I believe in the people of America, how much I believe in this country and our future. America's best days are ahead of us, not in the past. Some years ago, I was at a Boy Scout Court of Honor. Any Boy Scouts here? Yeah, good. So, Boy Scout Court of Honor. I was at the end of the table, Formica table. They had an American flag there next to where I was, and the scoutmaster who was at the podium was talking about a special flag his scout troop wanted to have. He was from Monument, Colorado. They got this flag. It was a big one with gold tassels around the outside. And they had it flown above the Capitol to make it special. And then they contacted NASA, and they said, we'd like you to fly this flag on the space shuttle. And I guess space is at a premium in space. So, you know, the idea of taking souvenirs was not NASA's first idea, but they said, okay. And he said, you can imagine how great it was for our kids to be in their home rooms watching the TV screen as they saw the shuttle launch go off. And then they saw it explode on the TV screen. And the scoutmaster said he got in touch with NASA and he said, have you found any remnant of our flag? And they said no. And he said he called every week, month after month, have you found our flag or any remnant of it? The answer was always no. And after several months, he finally gave up. And then one day he was looking at the newspaper and it listed some of the debris found from the Challenger disaster. And there was a mention of a flag. So he called NASA and said, did you find our flag? They said, as a matter of fact, we have a presentation to make to you and your boys. And so NASA came together with the Boy Scout troop and they presented them with this plastic kind of box, this container. And he said, we opened the box, and there was our flag in perfect condition. And he said, that's it on the flagpole at the end of the table next to Mitt Romney. And I reached over and grabbed that flag and held it out. And it was as if electricity was running through my arm. Because I thought about the sacrifice of those astronauts. How many of them have gone in danger's path, seeking knowledge and innovation, pioneering for us, for our future. I think about the men and women who serve in our military, willing to serve themselves for the benefit of this great country. How many veterans do we have, or veterans and members of the armed forces? Thank you. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. Thank you to our veterans and to those who serve. We as a people live for something bigger than ourselves. That's who we are. Those in the military, those who are pioneers in NASA and continue to be. The mom, the single mom who scrimps and saves so she can put a good meal on the table at the end of the day. The dad that's got two jobs so he can make sure his kids have the kind of clothes the other kids have at school. The mom and dad who agree they're not going to exchange gifts at Christmas time so they can give their kids a real Christmas. This is who we are. We're a people who are bigger than ourselves. We give to others. That's what makes America so unique. We're an exceptional nation of great people. This is a critical time for this nation as we choose what kind of course we're going to have. The president's put us on a course of decline. We're going to restore the greatness of America, drawing on the greatness of the American people. This is not a nation that's great because of our government. It's great because of the heart and passion of the American people. We're going to tap into this, grow this economy, get America strong again. Our bright future is ahead of us. We're going to win in November 6th. You guys are going to help get us elected. We're taking back America. We'll be strong again. Your kids will know the future's bright for them. Thank you so very much. You guys are the best. Thank you.
Kids I've ever seen in this front yard. They handed me my glass, smiling, thinking to myself, and what a picture perfect postcard this would make of America. It's a high school drum, it's a Springsteen song, it's a ride Chevrolet. It's a man on the moon.
I'd ever seen.
in this front yard as they handed me my glass, smiling, thinking to myself, man, what a picture perfect postcard this would make of America. It's a high school prom, it's a Springsteen song, it's a ride in a Chevrolet. It's a man on the moon and fireflies in June, and kids selling lemonade. It's cities and farms, it's open all
That's it.